أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Welcome all the students behind the screen, and you are welcome again on the second lesson inshallah ta'ala. The second lesson inshallah ta'ala, we are going to cover the course book and the workbook all together, and as we mentioned before that we are going to deal with the aims at the beginning of the lesson here. So the aims inshallah will be, as a student will be able to study what makes a conversation successfully. So this is the first aim. And the second aim, inshallah ta'ala, you are going to analyze the structure of an email correctly, followed by considering the rules of writing an email. The last one, inshallah, you are going to write an informal email, and you are going to study the formal and informal email. And I hope you will have an excellent idea about these aims, inshallah, successfully. Before starting this, and just as an introduction, this task or this exercise is very important, and that's why I bring it at the beginning. And you know that these pronouns, which is on page 7 in your workbook, you have to get a clear idea about how to use these pronouns. For example, here we have somewhere, something, anyone, no one, anything, everything, nothing, and everywhere. So we need to fill in each gap in the conversation below with one of the words in the books at the top. So here, before answering this question, let's discover what does it mean. So indefinite pronouns, words like something, everywhere, anybody, no one, are indefinite pronouns. We use them for people, things, and places. So we have three main uses here. So the people, we use somebody, anybody, nobody, everybody. And for things, we use something, anyone, anything, nothing, everything. And the last point, which is related to the places, somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, everywhere. So each one of these pronouns represent a meaning, as we mentioned. One or four of them related to the people, or it is related to things, as you can see. So we can use anybody or anyone. The meaning is the same. So here we have the usage of these two vocabulary items. It has the same meaning when you say anyone or anybody. It is also true for someone and no one and everyone. Okay, students? So now let's move on to the activity. As I mentioned before, it is in your workbook, page number 7. We have the options here at the beginning in the books, and you need to fill in the gaps there. And we have here a conversation. So conversation A, conversation B, and conversation C. So Khalid said, "Where are you going?" And here we have nice. What do you think is the right answer? So where are you going? This means that I'm using a place. So which one is representing the place here? Somewhere, or we have anywhere. Okay, so what is the right answer? Where are you going? Anywhere nice or somewhere nice? Okay, do we have another option? No, we don't have another option. So the right answer is anywhere nice is the right one. Anywhere, sorry, it is as one word. I need to make it smaller. Anywhere nice. And the second one, no, just to my brother's house. What is the occasion? Ali said, so he's speaking about the occasion, speaking about something. He said what? Special, just a dinner. Or he said what? Just a dinner, which means no, nothing special. Okay, no thing special. So I'm using it, the first one. Here we have anywhere. Okay, we have used it. And then Khalid said, who is going to be there? He's speaking about people. So which one representing the people here? Okay, anyone I know. Very good. So here we have anyone I know. He said What is the answer? No one special. You can say no one special. It is just my family or just my family. So this is the first one. The second one here we have, excuse me, do you know about cars? Is speaking about things. Okay, do you know what? Anything. Very good. Do you know anything about cars? For example, he said yes, a little. Do you have a problem? There is, and here, wrong with the engine. There is, okay, very good. There is something wrong. There is something wrong, okay, in the engine. I think you would better find a garage. I know there is one, okay, around here. Okay, what is the right answer? There is one. Which one we have? Somewhere. Very good. Somewhere. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, and the last one, excuse me, there is in your shop. There is what? What is the answer? There is nothing in your shop. He said nothing in your shop. I haven't seen anything. So this is the other user because it is 2 times. I use it 2 times. There is nothing in your shop. Yes, madam, the assistant replied. Customer, but the sign in the window says what? Everything must go. So this is the first usage. And she said, the assistant, yes, madam, everything has already gone. Everything has already gone. So this is how it works. The main idea of this type of this question is to know the usage of these indefinite pronouns. It represents the people or things or places. So if we have everybody, it means that he's speaking about the place. Nothing is speaking about things. Body here is speaking about people. Okay, students, so let's move on to the next activity. It is also related to speaking and conversation, and that's why I have introduced this the previous activity. It is a part of conversation. Here, what do we have in this conversation? It is a listening, okay, in your workbook, page 8. So what you are going to listen. So teenagers sometimes find it difficult to make conversation. Why they have difficulties in their conversation? You need to listen. So listen to Mark talking about a problem he had as a teenager. As you listen, write notes on the writing lines to answer the questions below. So here we have questions. How many questions? 3 main questions. What is Mark's problem? What caused his problem? What did he do to cure it? Okay, so we are going to move to the next activity, which is on your workbook. It is also related to speaking and conversation, and here we have a listening. You as a teenager, you need to have an idea how to have an excellent conversation. Here we have Mark. He has a problem while he is speaking. Let's listen to Mark's speech and conversation. Let's discover what is his problem and what caused his problem, why he has this problem, and then how did he cure it, okay, how he has a solution for his problem. So we'll do this listening. Try to have a notes. This listening is only 1 minute, so we'll do it only once, okay?
When I was a teenager, I was very shy. People thought that I was rude and unfriendly, but really, I was just shy. I'm not sure what caused my shyness, but maybe it was because I come from a big family. When I was growing up, I didn't get much chance to talk because so many people were talking at once. So it was easier just to keep quiet. How did I cure myself? Well, there was an English teacher at school whom I admired a lot. He was always so relaxed and easy to talk to. So I made him my role model. I watched him and tried to copy him. Gradually, I became more open and friendly too. I started smiling and asking questions and showing people I was interested in what they were saying. And it worked. I'm still a little shy, but things are much better now.
Okay, so this is the listening, and he has explained his problem. So what is his problem? What do you think is the right answer? Of course, he feel shy, or he has shyness. Okay, how or what caused his problem? I think you have got the answer. He come from a big family, right? So he has no chance to speak. Okay, and then the last one, how he or did he cured his problem? He make a model for him, and the model was the teacher. So made a model, okay, and then he tried to copy what he said. So now he became what? More confident, and then he has overcome his problem. So this is the first session of this lesson, and let's move on to the next aim of our lesson today, which is writing an email. So please go to page 10, your course book. Okay, read the sentences and decide whether they are true or false. Okay, according to your general idea. When you write an email, what you should have and what you should do, and I am sure that you have an idea how to do that. Let's go to the first one. Make sure that you send it to everyone. So if you want to have an email, or you send an email to do you have to send it to everyone? Of course no. And then check your spelling and punctuation. Of course you need to do that. And then the third one, always use smileys to help the reader understand your message. Okay, smileys mean the faces. You do faces, okay, in order what? To make the reader help you. So it is not always, of course. And we consider it as something informal. When you use these faces, it is considered as informal. The D, not write horrible things about someone and send the email around so that other people can read it. So not write, or don't write horrible things about someone and send the email around to send that. Of course, this is something true, so don't do it, or don't write like that. E, not write a subject, or you should. So you should not write a subject line. It is not necessary. What do you mean by the subject? Each email should have a topic or a subject. So you should have a subject. He said not, you shouldn't. So this is something false. Write out long sentences in capital letter. So when you write an email, you should, is it true that you should write in capital letters? All the letters are in capitals? Of course, no. This is what we consider it something not good, and some consider it as something rude, because you are shouting. It seems that you are shouting, and you are not interested. And then you should not worry about correct grammar. Of course, no, because grammar is very important. You should not worry. No, you should worry. This is false. And the last one, think about who you are writing to and use appropriate language. Of course, you should, because sending an email to your friend is not similar to sending an email to the teacher or someone who is in the high position. Okay, on the same page, number 10 in your course book, here we have rules of writing an emails, and here we have 10 rules. Why we are reading these rules? Because we need to overcome lots of or intensive mistakes that are making by students while they are writing emails. So the first one, think carefully about what you write. Okay? It is better to speak to someone rather than write it down where others can read it. So if it is possible to call him, it is good. Okay? Not to write him an email. Emails are considered something official. And the second one, keep your email short sentences in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Make it short, direct, aimed. Okay, the third one, don't send your email to people who don't need it to read. Okay, you need to send an email for the ones who are considered okay or important. You feel that they have to read the email. And then number 4 is be polite. Think about who you are writing to and their relationship to your friend or family or colleague. or maybe in the future in the university level, to send an email to your professors. And number 5, pay attention to your spelling, of course, grammar, punctuation. Don't write capitals. Why you don't write in capitals? Because the person reading it will think that you are shouting to him. Don't use smileys except in the most informal emails. If it is to your friend, to your family, it is okay, but others, it is considered as informal email. 8, include a subject line in your message. It is most important part of the email. You have to have a topic, a subject for your email in order to be considered as important or not important email. Don't send confidential information emails, or because emails are considered as not private. Don't send, for example, something related to your ID or passport and something, or pictures, okay, in the email, because emails are not private. And then the 10th one, don't mark emails highly priority or urgent. If your message really is urgent or important, use a telephone, because emails are considered as not urgent. Here we have if we want to make we want to differentiate between formal and informal email. Okay, so this is a summary. What is in the formal and what is in the informal email? Okay, let's move on to the formal email first. We will do the first one, and then we will move to the next informal one. So formal email includes dear Mr. or Mrs. and then followed by surname. And this is an example, dear sir or madam. Okay, so this is the options that you need to have it in the formal emails. Dear Dr. Muhammad, for example, or dear Madam Amal, for example, or so on. Here we have the second one. Here we have thank you for email. This is the starting, how to start the email. Here you have good examples how to start emails. Thank you for your letter or email about, or many thanks for your letter. Okay, I'm writing to register information about, and then, or I'm writing with reference to your letter, or I would like to offer congratulations on, or you said that let me congratulate you on. So this is the starting, how to start your letter or email. Here we have the final remark, the last part of the email. You said these are some examples. I look forward to hear from you without delay. I look forward to meeting you. I hope you hear from you at your earliest convenience. Okay, and then the closing formula, if you start with dear sir, finish it with yours faithfully. So if you started with this, dear sir or madam, you have to, or you should, or it is okay to finish it with yours faithfully. If you started with dear Mrs. or Mrs., finish it with yours sincerely, and so on with the closing emails. If we go to the other hand, informal emails, if you want to send it to your, for example, friend or someone very close to you, you may say that hello or hi at the beginning, or dear Ahmed, or so on, or hi there. These are considered as informal starting. You also use these statements in your email, and all of these statements are considered as informal. Thanks for your letter. Here we said thanks, here we said thank you. So thanks is considered as informal. And then we have guess what. You are just writing these vocabulary items. It looks like as you are speaking to him or her. Okay, how are things with you? What's up? How are you? How was your holiday? All of these asking about personal information is considered as informal. And then also hope to hear from you soon, looking forward to seeing from you. All of these conclusions are considered as informal. The last, okay, here the closing formula is best wishes, love, all the best, keep in touch. Okay, these are good examples for informal. Here in your course book, page 11, you have examples, what is formal and what is informal. If we read the emails here, we have 4 emails, okay, which, and we have rules. Do you remember the 10 rules that we have read it? Okay, which one is has been applied in this email and which one hasn't been applied, okay? Let's just give an idea. For example, B here, we have what here? As you can see here, we have faces, and faces considered as informal. So, dear Salam or dear Mrs. Salam, your new car is now in Oman. Please, so this is capital, send me the money. Okay, so here as you can see, so here I think this is considered as, it should be as formal email, but he is using faces. Using faces is considered as informal. Okay, so now as you can see that he is sending an email to a customer, okay, and from a car agency. You say, he said, you're now, without any starting, he said directly, your new car is now in Oman. Please, okay, send me the money you owe me. So it is written in what? In capital. And writing the word in capital is considered as something not good. Okay, it seems that he is shouting. Okay, and then with best regards, Nabil, and so on, head of sale. And here we have DWC Motors. So these are considered as something wrong when you do it like that. Okay, you can go through the 3 emails here and discover what is wrong and try to match it with the 10 rules that we have mentioned it before. Okay, try to match it with the 10 wrong things or the 10 rules related to the emails. Let's move on to your workbook, page 11, or page 10, sorry. Your workbook, page 10. So here we have the email. If you want to send an email, it looks like that in your mobile phone or in your computer. You find it like that. So you need to have an idea for each item. What does it mean? Because you have here like signs here. Okay, so what does it mean, these signs? Okay, and how to fill in these gaps. For example, the first gap, what does it mean if you said Yasser Ali and then his email? Then we have the second option here, Salim Muhammad. So who is Yasser and who is Salim? Maybe the one who I send him to this email, or I need to know what does it mean. And then we have a conference in May. Maybe is this the topic? Okay, where I write the topic. So I need to figure out all of these elements here. I have options here. Okay, so we need to label this diagram below with the different parts of an email. We need to put the number of each item next to the correct letter. Okay, so this is a letter, and here, for example, we have new message. Which one is the sign of new message? Of course, this is A. So say that this is 1, for example. If you want to write a new message, you need to click to that icon. Okay, and then we have forward. Which one is forward? Okay, and then we have body of text, send, sender, greeting, reply. We have recipient, and we have signature, reply to all, subject line, copy to, which is CC, and then we have the flag, we have the date. Okay, I need to label all of these vocabulary items in order to understand how to send an email correctly. Before doing that, I need to mention how the email looks like. Look at the format itself. So it starts with what? Here we have dear Professor Muhammad, and then we have a comma here, and then it starts at the beginning. Thank you for your agreeing to the host the regional conference on the education or on education in the 21st century at your institution in May. So this is introduction. It is considered as formal email. Okay, and then he has the main idea of this email. Why he is sending this email is the second paragraph. So here we can say that this is as a greeting and as connected with other email. and then we have the main idea why he is sending this email. I would like to suggest that we arrange a meeting for all staff who will be involved in the organization of the conference on Wednesday of the next week at 2:3 or 2 and 3 p.m. here at the university. Please let me know if this is suitable for you and your staff. So he's asking something now here at the end of the second paragraph, and we have here conclusion and closing, yours sincerely, and then he has the signature at the end. Okay, students, so this is how it looks like. I have the answers here, okay, for each one, the labeling here for each one of these emails. I don't want to go in details. I'm sure that you have an idea about it, because I want to give you some important information here. Okay, I think while the lesson is delivered to you, you can capture the screen. Okay, let's move on. Here you have in the course book, page 10, you have an activity. Choose one of these topics, write an email about it. Okay, so when you choose one of these topics, you need to know how to write it. You are going to write it on page 11, activity number 3. But how to write it, and how what is the rule of writing an email? If you go to your workbook, page 17, you have the details there. You have more details there. Look at here, writing guide. I have mentioned that last lesson. I said that the guiding line at the end of the course book is very helpful for you. So theme number 1 is communication in writing an email or an informal email. And the layout of that email, you should you need to or not forget recipient's email address, topic of the email, greeting. You need to have the greeting idea. You said, hi mom, dear, hello Peter, because this is informal. This is something friendly or family. You send this type of email. And then after the greeting, you go to the introduction, which is the third part of the email. So when you write the email, as I have mentioned at the beginning, so it starts with dear, and then, for example, you can say dear, or you can say hello Ahmad, and so on. And then the introduction, introduction, asking recipient an introductory question. Start with the phrase about recipient. For example, how are you? I hope the exams are going well. So here we have well. Okay, I hope you are enjoying your break. Here is some new news I think you will like. Okay, so this is considered as introduction paragraph here. Okay, followed by what? Paragraph number 1. Okay, so what he's going to write about. Here is some news I think you will like. Okay, so what are the news that he would like to mention it? It is mentioned in the second paragraph here, describing where you are and what are you doing. Well, I am sitting here waiting for my mother. Okay, I have got a few spare minutes, so I thought I would send you an email. So he's waiting his mother, and while he's waiting his mother, he's sending that email. He's giving you an idea about his life or his news and so on. Okay, the next or the third paragraph is ask for information that you want. Okay, the message that I'm writing to ask you, I would like to help you. So this is the third paragraph written. They followed him. So we have paragraph 1, 2, and 3. What do you want from your friend or your brother, and so on. So you will ask him. And then we have ending. He said, anyway, I must go. I have got some homework finished. And then signing off, say goodbye or sign your name. All the best wishes. Bye for now. So all of these considered as signing off. And don't forget, which is very important, at the end of writing your email, okay, you need to check your verb tenses, if they are correct or no. So you need to have good grammar. So related to grammar is very important. And then followed by spelling. Okay, and then punctuations. because this is what we check while we are correcting your paragraph. When I have your emails, for example, in the exams, I'm checking these elements here. The organization, of course, the layout is very important, and also grammar, spelling, punctuation is all or are all considered. So I think this is all that what I have today, inshallah ta'ala. Thank you very much, and thank you for your listening. I hope you have got a clear idea about how to write an email and also how to correct your conversation. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.